Ladies and gentlemen, they are forming up right now, the Traxxas USAC Silver Crown Series. Tom Hansing looks them over one more time. We take a look at pit lane, see the work being done side by side. These beautiful beasts which have lumbered across the land from coast to coast, whether on bull rings, on dirt miles, they are one of the all-time great cars driven by some of the all-time great chauffeurs. Ladies and gentlemen, the names who have won in this series are legendary. The drivers have come from east and west, north and south, helmet bags in hand, with dreams of golden glory to race for the United States Auto Club. These, ladies and gentlemen, are some of the bravest souls in the land. They're coming around now. This is our opportunity now to stand and salute them. These individuals set for 100 hot circuits in the J.D. Byrider 100. Ladies and gentlemen, the cream of the crop, the United States Auto Club Silver Crown cars on parade at Lucas Oil Raceway. And the green is out.
Bobby Santos has the early lead as they go into one side by side. They continue through the back of the pack down the back straightaway.
Tony, as you well know, this is an event that takes not only brawn but brains. You have to manage your car, and Brian Tyler's been one of the all-time greats at this.
This is definitely a race of attrition in some regards, in the fact that the cars will change, the tires will change, the pace will change. The number 2 of Eric Gordon, or no, Aaron Pierce rather. Aaron Pierce appears to have slowed, as has Jimmy Kite in the 25.
Tough break for Stockbridge, Georgia's Jimmy Kite. Sparks fly as the fuel load weighs down these Traxxas Silver Crown cars in the early going. Manage it right, they can get faster and faster. Bobby East.
He looks to the low side of Tanner Swanson as they head down the back straightaway. That is your battle for 5th. East on the low side looking for 5th from Swanson.
When it comes to racing, Bobby East does not have a mellow drop of blood in his body. He knows nothing but winning, and nothing else satisfies, and he's trying to move to the front right now in that 22 car.
Santos in 17, Larson in 11, Swanson in 19, Coons in 27, and then the 23 of Tanner Swanson, your top 5. As this time by, we will come by to the 1/4 pole, lap 25.
Meanwhile, there goes Bobby East again, working the bottom. And I think this time, yeah, he's got it. Championship-style racing is the Traxxas Silver Crown Series, where a top 5 really means a lot when you tally the points at season's end. The 100-lap affair is great training for young drivers with aspirations of other things, and always has been an opportunity for the smart, cagey veteran to somehow will himself to the front.
Well, you certainly learn how to drive a race car when you go for 100 laps. When a car changes as much as it does, of course, a lot of the circuits of IndyCar and NASCAR, you have pit stops, you rechange tires, you rechange fuel. Here you're stuck with what you got for the entire duration. Eric Gordon and Russ Gamester continue to battle nose to tail, as they have done for about the last 25 laps. Levi Jones is 10th, and the 11th place car and the last car on the lead lap for now is Bud Kading, and now he is no longer on the lead lap.
And he's not going to get
So 10 cars now remain on the lead lap. So the 22 of Bobby East is now challenging Jerry Coons Jr. That's the battle for 4th. as we are nearing the halfway point. The leader takes the green flag again for lap 49. This will be halfway through this time by. The rundown at 50 laps, Santos has led it from wire to wire. Then the 19 of Cody Swanson, the 11 of Kyle Larson. Right now still is the 27 of Jerry Coons Jr., but Bobby Yeast is challenging him for fourth spot.
100-lap Jags All-Star Tour event to follow, but it looks like it might be in vain because Bobby looks just a bit stouter. Jerry Coons Jr. biding his time. Bobby East was once the youngest USAC national winner ever when he scored a midget win at Indianapolis Speedway. Now he's one of the old guard, and he's trying to show one of the young guns that he still has plenty of fuel in his tank as well. There he goes. He worked, and he worked, and he worked, and Bobby East has finally prevailed.
And Swanson is caught up behind that lapped car battle going down the back straightaway, although he makes a nice move and gets by two cars.
And he's going for more.
Two more in his sights.
I tell you, these cars do have spotters, and spotters might have done good work there to leave that bottom lane for Swanson. That said, he did not hesitate. That door opened, he barged his way right through it. Racers will rarely admit that a victory was easy, and we won't dispel the fact that he has worked hard out there. But this has gone just about as smooth as it could go for a race driver. Bobby East has a perfect car, and he has driven a masterful race. Bobby Santos maybe going back-to-back in Silver Crown competition here at Lucas Oil Raceway.
2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. Bobby Santos, who led 86 laps here in May make it 186 out of 200 this year at Indianapolis Raceway Park in Silver Crown competition. He takes the white flag, and now down the back straightaway, still battling cars, moving up past lap cars as he heads into turn number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the winner of the JD Byrider 100, car number 17. The dual checkered flags for your winner, Bobby Santos. Santos takes the win. The 19 of Cody Swanson finishes second. The third place car, the 22 of Bobby East, crosses the start-finish line, followed by the 11 of Kyle Larson. And then apparently a late pass, Tanner Swanson gets ahead of Jerry Coons Jr. Those were the cars that finished on the lead lap. 7th was Eric Gordon. Then the 51 of Russ Gamester, the 10 of Levi Jones, and the 29 of Bud Kading. So that was race number 300 in the illustrious career of USAC at Lucas Oil Raceway Park. Bobby Santos goes back-to-back after winning the Silver Crown race in May, sets fast time and leads it wire to wire in winning the JD Byrider 100. Don't forget, we still have the CRA stock car race coming up